Yeah, we are Aatb. It's Andrea, it's myself, and Thibaut Brevet. We are a practice for non-industrial robotic.
I'm Thibaut Brevet. I'm a French artist and designer living in Switzerland, in Zurich. I'm half of Studio Aatb alongside Andrea.
And we work with industrial robotic arms. So we do installation with robots, and we do work for galleries, artworks, and we also produce things with robots.
And so exploring all the different facts and potential roles and interactions that these new technologies can produce and provide in the future.
Yeah, for example, this 3D scanning, I think later on in their career it might be interesting to, as a quick sketch, to sketch environments or stages or like set designs. I think it's quite, if you use it in a clever way, I think you can do quite nice things with it. I mean, for now what we do, it's more kind of like, it's more learning, it's more an exercise, but it's more like showing the tool and introducing the tools. I think now, depending on their practice, I think they can maybe use it for also like a quick prototype tool and to sketch ideas, or for rather than doing something in real, sometimes it's easier to do it in 3D to quickly sketch ideas. So I think that.
Yeah, this is it's pretty nice. Like we've been to Seoul before. Andrea has been many times before in Seoul, but usually it was for exhibitions, or it was very short. We didn't have time to really spend and enjoy the city. So for us, it's really nice to be 3 weeks here. Also, the campus here is nice because it's not right in the center. You could consider it a downside. Like, I find it actually quite nice that we are. But for us, it's also a good way of having time to think about what we are doing as a practice. So not just here for teaching, but also for us to reflect on the current projects we are doing and reflect on the current explorations of the studio. I think like the workshop is it does not actually involve a robot per se, but it's based on a lot of the last explorations we are doing in the world of robot simulation.
Yeah, I think there are some few students who are really into it and they're working a lot, and I think often the ideas are quite simple. I think the simpler the idea, the easier it is to realize. I think there's a very nice little I personally really like this project with the bin bag, that there's a little little garbage man coming out of a bin and just waving. But I think the ideas don't have to be extremely complicated. It's just about trying. It's just about learning the tool, using the tool. I think no one is gonna win the Oscar with this animation films, but it's just learning, and not also learning to quick try ideas and then see, and then maybe try the next idea, and then starting to develop the story.
I think now we are at this stage, this critical stage, where the first 2 weeks were really dedicated to learning new tools. So it was often maybe frustrating for some because it was highly technical. But we can now see that the wall is kind of breaking down. Some students are really catching up and becoming comfortable, and not anymore in this first phase of struggling, and really using the software to produce things that are interesting for them as well. And I think the last week will be a bit a rush, but I think we are on a good track to have interesting projects.
Yeah, I think they should profit from their studies. I think studying is a great time in life. I think you have really the opportunity to, also to have some freedom. You don't probably not yet need to. I think you have the freedom to explore things, and often afterwards you don't have so much time anymore. I think you should really profit from the time in your studies to learn as much as you can. Not only from the teachers, but also from your co-students. And I think it's I had a great time studying. And then, afterwards, when working is also still nice, but it's like then there are other clients is maybe not as nice as your own university teachers. So I think it's a great time, but I think it's also like the more you learn, the more you're also afterwards fit for the working life afterwards.
I really, even though we from the outside it might look like we are very comfortable with robots, like it's, at the end it's a lot of software development, and I'm basically becoming slowly comfortable more and more with like C++ or Python or things that basically I never thought I would really get into. But it's a journey of many years, like to get comfortable in this thing. So I might be a bit more comfortable than they are in Maya, but then there are many other things where I feel I'm a total beginner, and it's okay. Like you're always a beginner for something. So that's yeah. There is a very long list of things I need to start learning. But I probably won't have time to, but that's okay.